Hello guys, and welcome to the second episode of Insurgency Tips. Today I want to tell you how to move around the map without giving away your position so easily, without being flanked all the time, because it's very important. Situational awareness and stuff like that. In order to do that, I'm training myself in I call it the game of cover. So basically what you want to do is giving away just the front where you're watching basically. So if you have somebody in front of you, you can shoot them, but they're behind you, you can't. You can't always be 100% covered in all direction. So you want to make the best of the situation that maybe your whole team die. You can't cover all the angles unless you're camping in a corner, but you want to capture an objective sometime. So I'm showing you what I do to train. Basically, you see the street, I move, I get into this car, and I watch the left side. Right now my back is covered. What I do next, many people just run into that like this. What I prefer to do, I run to this wall, pick to the left side, watch fast if somebody's here. You don't want to stay into this spot too long because you are exposed to the left side. People may also be coming from here. So you see. Then it comes down to picking. Picking, you can do it like that, the one that I prefer, but sometimes it takes a long time to do that. Because if you slow pick also like this, at this moment I'm giving away my right arm and my right leg, while the enemy on this position can already see me. So sometimes a slow pick can give away your position before you actually see the enemy. But it depends on the map, depends on the player, depends on how you prefer to approach the corners. So also guys, you see light here. You don't want to be in eye contrast situation. So if you're approaching this, you don't want to pick like that. Why? Because you're under the light. People can see you very easily. But if you move like this, where there is dark, it's harder to see you. You don't want to be in eye contrast situation. It's very important. So after you move like this, you have this spot and this spot you are exposed to. You can decide to do the slow pick, the one that I prefer, because you can see the angles. But when it comes down to giving away this, if I move a little bit more, I'm exposed to my back. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you hear the sounds and nobody's around. Then move here very fast, control this room. Once you know that it's safe, you can control the windows, or you can decide to go for this spot. This spot is a strange spot because there are enemies that may come from everywhere. So what I prefer to do is moving from right here. Make sure nobody's around here and checking the left side. So guys, what I want to tell you, every time you approach a situation, try to be in the best spot possible. So right now you can pick. Once you see there is nobody, instead of just going to the windows, you can decide to go here and stay a little bit here to check if there is somebody coming, always on the cover. Or you can watch the windows if somebody has displays cover. But every time you're exposed to a side, you don't want to picking out of the window too long. Another tip I want to give you guys, especially on this map, because there are so many buildings and many people, I see them getting up onto the building and watching the area. Yes, you can see all the enemies that are coming, but they all can see you. So you're exposed to so many angles. What you want to do instead is reduce the number of areas that you are exposed to. For example, if you watch like this, like this, you are exposed just to this side that you're watching in front. It's amazing. If you don't see anybody, you can move and watch this area. Then if you want to watch this angle here, then it's a little bit tricky, but you can still find a way. You can still do something like this and watch this angle. There are multiple ways to watch angles. You can get down, but you don't want to be exposed too much because you're an easy target. And especially now with the 2x scope, many people will spot you very easily. Especially up on the building, this is the first place they watch. So you want to watch an area without being too exposed to another. Unless you see the allies on the map, you watch the map. If you see allies in that position, you know that you have covered this part. You don't need to worry. So maybe there are allies on this spot and this spot, so you can stay right here and you know, not being too worried about the enemies. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this guide. The next one, I will make a guide about how to improve in accuracy, how to improve in tactical positioning, situational awareness. But what you want to do meantime is move in every situation in the best possible scenario. I want you to play like it's a mini game, like, you know, how can I cross the street and without giving away my position? You know, the enemy is coming from the left, so stopping here is not a good thing, but still you can go here. Watch it, there are enemies, kill them. If you think it's clear, you move as fast as you can, even if you, because they may pop up, more enemies may be popping up. And then your cover, right side there is your allies, so you have to worry a bit. You watch this area. When it comes down to you, you have the option of picking out, see if there are some enemies still moving fast. Then you check this area, because from here there comes a lot of enemies. You may throw a grenade. I don't have it right now. It's a very good spot. You can watch this angle. My best advice is use a slow peek to check this angle. Here you're too exposed, so if you have another grenade, it's great to grenade here. If you don't, you want to move fast like this, checking the other angle. And maybe instead of just going in Rambo and guessing where the enemy is if you don't have any sounds, you can shoot out this corner. And shoot out this corner if you have a weapon that can penetrate walls. If you have armor piercing, it's even better, and you kill them and you don't have to worry about getting there. So guys, that's it. Next time I will see you with the next guide. Tell me what you think about this video, and see you on the next one.